Now, this may be a bit controversial, but hear me out. I think the Slim Shady LP is the worst one of his classics. Now, here's why. The Slim Shady LP's content is great, but the beats for me just make this album not age well. It sounds really hard to listen to. The beats are very, and I know beats don't make the album, but like, if we're talking about the tier list from an listening experience, this is how I'd rate it. Then with the Marshall Mathers LP too, because it's more cleaned up, obviously, but I just think it's a more grown-up album. It's just more, it brings more punch. Essentially, the LP is not very grown up, except for a couple tracks. It's more like, it's fun. It is a classic, but it's not what I like an album. Then we got Marshall Mathers LP. It was great, but there's only one track I don't like, which is Kim. That's just too brutal. I know this is like hard to say, but Eminem fan, how could you say too brutal? But just I cannot listen to that song. It's just. And then we had the Eminem show. I think this is number one because this is the complete package Eminem album. Hard hitting lyrics, got it. Playful bars in some songs, you got it. Slim Shady and Eminem, got it. Really good beats, got it. Really solid concept that flows through most of the album, got it. This album is a fucking classic. All of them are classic, but this one takes the cake. This is his peak. These are amazing. This one, like I said, only goes down because the beats have not aged well. Also, Come On Everybody's kind of boring. This one has some filler too, and this one has one track I can listen to, but this one, for thick and thin, I can listen to every track and not get bored of any of them. I mean, even the ones that people don't like, Drip, Say Goodbye to Hollywood, they're great. Like, if you just take a listen to this album, it's fantastic. Alright, next we have, let's see. Hmm. Okay, Encore. Encore, this is gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna place it as a. Mm, Great album. This is a great album above Relapse. Now I know it's gonna be like Relapse, really above Relapse, but hear me out. Encore for me is a very actually I'm gonna put it in classic. Screw that. Encore is a really interesting case. Besides like a couple of songs for me that are unlistenable, which is my first single and um, Puke, because Puke is a really good song, but the throwing up in the beginning, the end of the song just ruin it for me. If it wasn't for that, it'd be a great song too. I think it's a classic. It's very underrated album Encore is because Encore honestly it feels like it's just like Eminem show but weaker. Like it brings every side of Eminem, but it's like a weaker album overall. And I think the reason why is because he was high on drugs. But let's not try to like beat around the bush. What do I think makes it a classic? I think it's just like Eminem show. It's weaker, but it's a complete package overall. It brings everything to the table. And I think that the dumb songs are really fucking funny, like just for me. And also, this one has a concept that I don't think a lot of people. I think Eminem like made this album and was fully aware of what he was doing. I don't think that this was a skip. I think that he was supposed to make this album, right? I think he was making this album and he was saying, "Yeah, this is it. I'm done with this." Rap shit, and you want to make an album that has some classics, has some weird songs, and it has some songs about like feeling sad because it was his final chapter. I think career suicide is the theme of this one. I might be wrong here, but if that was it, Eminem hit it on the fucking head because this album sounds like someone dying. It's so beautifully grotesque. This album, that it's crazy. It really is. It really is. And then you have some songs that are just unbelievable classics, like Toy Soldiers. Mockingbird is great, even though it's kind of like Daddy gonna buy him, da-na-na-na, but still really good. One shot, two shots, so fun with D12. My God, it's a fun track. Last track's good too, and the ending sends chills down my thing, where he kills the whole audience. And because even at the time, the the expectations were just too damn high for him to reach. So we killed the crowd. So it's a really good album, honestly. If you're like a person like me who likes those dumb songs, and you can get over like the two unplayable tracks, which is my first single, that's just garbage, and Puke, and you listen to the album and you don't like just instantly hate on it, and actually you'll see this is pretty much a very underrated classic from Eminem. This is a good album. So yeah, there's my tier list. Wait, did I forget something else? Hmm. I could talk about Straight from the Lab. Okay, this is not really official Eminem, but I'm gonna put it on the list. This is top of great. Now, this is not an official Eminem album, but most people consider it so I'm gonna say it is. This one's great, Straight from the Lab. It's not classic because it's all over the place, but man, Monkey See, Monkey Do is freaking great. We as Americans is great. The Ja Rule disses are great. This is a great mixtape. So listen to that, really give it a shot. So yeah, there's my Eminem tier list. It's my first video on YouTube, and yeah, hopefully there'll be another one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like it, if you like the video, want to see more of me, like, subscribe, tell your friends, whatever big YouTubers say. Anyway, take care, guys. Bye.